Hi, so my name is Sherry, and this is my application DeriveWatch. This application was made using a combination of both Photoshop and Framer.js, so I'm going to demonstrate how it works. So this is the title screen of the page. We're going to go see the next screens. So here you have an option to kind of change your status from like offline or curious, depending on if you wanted somebody to contact you, or alternatively, you could also start your own adventure, which we're going to do here. So when you select that, you're presented with a list of options, which include restaurants, different shopping areas, different cafes, museums, nightlife. So for the purposes of this, let's say we want to meet up at a cafe at some point. So here's a list of cafes kind of in your immediate area, and I think Cafe La Forêt has like 4.5 stars on Yelp, so we're probably gonna go there. And after you select which cafe you want to be at, you can choose the kind of people who are curious and invite them to your party. So the offline friends doesn't have the invitation option because obviously they're offline. But under curious people, let's see who's available, who we want to invite. So I like Shiloh Beef. I think he's cool, so I'm going to invite him. Same thing with Warren Hometown Buffet and Justin Limbertake. So after I selected who I wanted to invite, I'm going to navigate to the next page. And I'm presented with a bunch of features that I want my kind of adventure or kind of walk to include. So I can choose between like going to rocky areas, which is like maybe places where the ground is a little bit uneven, grassy areas, fields, plains, abandoned urban areas like alleyways, places where there aren't a lot of people, urban city roads, just like the main downtown area, hilly areas, or I can have a surprise and the application will kind of automatically choose a few areas. So for now, I want to go to the city roads. And then I also have some other features besides terrain, which include like, oh, do I want to go on a local stroll where I like walk around downtown? Do I want to go on a scenic tour where I can kind of check out all the natural scenery in the area? A food experience where it'll take me to different like food cafes, sensory immersion where I can see, smell, hear really unique things to the city, a daunting expedition which might require a little bit more physical exercise and may include places that aren't completely safe, or an unexpected adventure, which will automatically choose some features of these for me. So I guess I would like to go on a local stroll today and maybe get some food along the way. And then we navigate to the next page. It tells us the early is possible arrival time. So this includes when everyone who selected that they would go can meet up plus that 10-minute buffer time. So that happens to be 25 minutes here. Alternatively, we don't always want to be rushing to a place, so there's other options for times, and then if none of these kind of quick times match you, you can always set a custom time. But for us, we'll probably meet up in 45 minutes since that seems like a reasonable amount of time. And it takes us to this screen. This screen is only visible to the person who created the application. Of course, everyone else who's going on this adventure, first of all, they won't be working off of their phone, and second of all, they won't know the final destination. And as the host, you can kind of see like how many people you expect to show up or like accepted your invitation. And this number can change as like, people might leave or like go offline or something. And from this point on, nobody's gonna work. You're not gonna work off of your phone. Your adventure will completely be on your watch. And here's just kind of the landing screen for this part. And yeah, that concludes the phone portion of DeriveWatch.